They're off. Mr. Lee steps off slowly. Danker didn't and gets an early lead. Platinum Princess in pursuit, a length down, now a half a length as Platinum Princess and Danker make a race for that lead as they slip past the 5/8 pole. These two glued together. Bad Girl Carisi races back in third spot on the rail. That's Simply Enchanting, joined by Ascend. Beautiful Sunset is racing with that group of horses, and Mr. Lee left at the back. They're about to arrive at the 5/16th, and it is a Danker near the rail. Platinum Princess pressing home the attack all the time on the outside as they turn for home, and the favourite Danker is asked to kick. Platinum Princess trying to stay with Danker. Simply Enchanting is over against the rail. Beautiful Sunset drifting off the fence, but it is Danker, the favourite, who has that lead. Platinum Princess continues the chase, but needs to find 3 or more. Danker out in front. Platinum Princess and Beautiful Sunset, they look to be battling for minor shares as Danker continues to hold the advantage. They drive to the line, and Danker hangs tough to win by a length. Beautiful Sunset running on too late is second. Then Platinum Princess and Mr. Lee is fourth. Once again, field in line for the Hotline Stakes. 6 furlongs. They're off. First start, Lady Babita just a bit outsped, but several horses want that lead. Mighty Gully racing down on the outside. Enthusiasm is showing good dash. Racing near the rail, that's Lady Babita. Danker, the favourite, slotted in between horses. Social Aviator comes next, and Simply Enchanting is last. They're about to arrive at the half mile in the Hotline Stakes, and Lady Babita now goes on and gets that lead. Enthusiasm fading back a bit, overtaken by Danker, who goes a-hunting. Mighty Gully racing out wide, also overtaking Enthusiasm. Social Aviator is next, and at the back it's Simply Enchanting as they go charging past the 5/16. 6 or 7 lengths separates the entire bunch as they're about to come into the top of the lane. It's a Lady Babita stepping just off the rail. Danker now launching an attack on the outside, and Danker seems to be going the better, and Danker now gets that lead. Lady Babita gets cracks of the stick, asking for the fight back. The rider is as they arrive at the furlong pole, but it is Danker with that lead. Lady Babita continues to feel the sting of the stick, but Danker is holding them off. Here is Social Aviator now coming with a run on the outside. It is Danker under pressure from Social Aviator, and Social Aviator gets up to win it over Danker. Then Lady Babita, Simply Enchanting, is back in fourth. Starter ready. 5.5 furlongs. They're off. Sashit has a bad start. Left at the back with several lengths to make up, and the speedy Miss Moneypenny, the favourite, now grabs an early lead. Flag of Victory chasing with Burning Hedge on the outside. Unspun right there. These 4 packed tight like sardines in a can as they go racing now inside the last half mile. Left at the back, yet to recover. That's Sashit. 7/16 of a mile to run. Still they stare at the back end of Miss Moneypenny, a length and a nose-tickling tail in front. Flag of Victory as they leave the 3 in second. Unspun moving down on the outside, now beginning a challenge. Burning Hedge is close enough, if good enough, and Sashit still at the back of the field and looking hopeless at the moment as the leader, Miss Moneypenny, brings them into the top of the lane. It's Miss Moneypenny and Tevin Foster. He changes his hold and asks Miss Moneypenny to go now a touch or two of the right-hand stick. He has a peep in his mirrors, and Miss Moneypenny is away from them. Unspun chasing, but needs to find 4, maybe even more, as Miss Moneypenny is romping this. It's the 6th running of the Princess Popstar. They won't catch Miss Moneypenny. 2 victories from 2 starts. Miss Moneypenny, a smart one in the making, wins by maybe 5. Unspun is second. Burning Hedge is third. Sashit is fourth.
They're off and racing. Money Mission gets a very good start right there too in the mixed. That is Margarita. Also there, that's Linguist. Queen Latifah is quite early, but Lady Babita also early over on the far side. That is a Native Fly. So they're spread right across the track as they come out of the chute and head toward the 2.5 furlong point, and they're spread right across the track. Right there in the middle, Lady Babita. Right there too, that's Money Mission. Here comes on the near side, that is Duchess. So it's Lady Babita, Duchess. This is where the race lies. Duchess and Lady Babita. Lady Babita just in the middle has that lead. Linguist is right there too over on the far side. That's Queen Latifah running a good one, but it is Lady Babita having them off their legs. Linguist is coming on the premises. Lady Babita driven out with Linguist, trying to get to Lady Babita. This is where the race lies. Lady Babita and Linguist. Lady Babita and Linguist. Lady Babita has won the 8:30 sprint from Linguist. Then comes Duchess. reportable offense, and maybe in fifth, Margarita. 5.5 furlong the trip. They're often racing. Linguist marginally misses it, along with Star Aura and Queen Latifah, as Khaleesi blast into that lead. It's Khaleesi in front, tackled already by rushing down that Woman in Love. So Woman in Love, Khaleesi, Riley J is right there too. Queen Latifah recovering after that break as they leave the 4. Then comes Linguist. Duchess is right there too. True Blue, Star Aura. Then comes Family Feud and racing at the back of the field. That's Casually Yours. They're coming to the top of the lane, and it is Woman in Love in front. Queen Latifah bearing down. Answer comes on too. It is Woman in Love from Queen Latifah coming down. Answer is coming down the middle of the racetrack and traveling nicely, and Answer looks to hit the front from Woman in Love. Queen Latifah coming on, also coming on. That is Linguist. It is Answer in front. Linguist trying to get the Answer. Linguist switch for space. Answer still in front of Linguist, coming to the half a furlong pole. Linguist Answer begins to find a bit more, and Answer goes on to beat Linguist. Then comes Star Aura, Woman in Love, and Queen Latifah.
Starter continues to watch them. Now he sends them off. Bossman shows at the back of the field. Also racing toward the back of the field as they charge down the back stretches, Earmark Blitz. They make their way rushing up now toward the final half of a mile. And the Summer Palace, the favorite, gets that lead. Money Mission just a length and a tailback racing in second. Prolific Prince is running down against the rail. Brompton Boy attached to his outside. A break of some 4 lengths back to Earmark Blitz. Bossman races next, then Life is Light, Candy Girl, and Secret Sensation trails the field. They leave the 5/16th in behind them. And Summer Palace is in complete control at the top of the lane with a good-looking lead. Summer Palace striding out powerfully, still under the hand rider. Now the stick comes out in the left hand on Summer Palace. Trying to bear down on Summer Palace, that's Brompton Boy and Prolific Prince, but Summer Palace leaves the furlong pole full of run. It is Summer Palace in complete command inside the final 16. Summer Palace and Robert Halliday, they'll get off the mark, and Jason DaCosta will have his 3rd win on the card. Summer Palace easy in the end by 8 or more. Prolific Prince second, Boss Man is third, close between Brompton Boy and Earmark Blitz. They're off for the Jamaica 2-year-old stakes. Hazelnut comes out at the back of the field. Strong Mind comes away running quickly. Lovisa right alongside. These two stuck together as they go flashing past the 7. Mr. Lee is 3 or 4 lengths back and racing in third. Danker well positioned on the outside as they charge away toward the final 6. Hazelnut races next, and the trailer is Burning Hedge. They've left the 6. Strong Mind on the rail, the leader by 3 parts of a length. Lovisa under a tight wrap racing in second. 2.5 lengths back to Mr. Lee the Grey. Danker on the outside of stablemate as they go flashing past the 5. That's Hazelnut and a Burning Hedge just last of the field. But they're all in with a chance as they go away now toward the final half of a mile. Strong Mind trying to shake loose. Lovisa refusing to quit. Just a length separates them. Mr. Lee is further back with Hazelnut. Danker second from the back and Burning Hedge just last as the field arrive at the final 3/8. Strong Mind out in front. Lovisa continues the chase. Hazelnut left back. There goes Burning Hedge. Danker now asked to go on, and Mr. Lee relegated to the back of the pack as they're coming into the lane. It is Strong Mind near the rail. A Burning Hedge now kicking in on the outside, and Burning Hedge now snatches the lead. Strong Mind the rider. A Busy Man trying the fight back, but Burning Hedge has left the 3/16th with a clear lead and is now under the right-hand stick. It is a Burning Hedge. Danker trying to run on the outside. Lovisa in between horses. Strong Mind back against the rail, but it is Burning Hedge inside the final 16th. This is the Jamaica 2-year-old stakes. Burning Hedge and Dick Cardenas run out convincing winners, maybe 7 or 8 ahead of Lovisa. It's a head bob for the minors. Hazelnut on the rail, Strong Mind on the outside, close between them.
Ready for race 2. They're often racing. Linguist gets a flyer from gate 5, also getting a flyer from gate 2. That's Margarita. So right there too, running strongly. That is a native flyer. Casually Yours is also in the mix. Over on the far side, that's Queen Latifah. So they're spread right across the track. Queen Latifah and Margarita running strongly. Linguist in the center, closest to us. That's Casually Yours and Native Flyer. So it's still wide open as they come towards the 2 furlong point, and Linguist and Margarita also running on the far side, running a big one. That's Queen Latifah. Linguist looks to have this one in the bag though, but over on the far side and running on to, that's Queen Latifah. Linguist in front of Queen Latifah, coming to the furlong pole. Linguist, Queen Latifah is bearing down on Linguist, but Linguist now kicks in it to another gear, and Linguist begins to fly out of the grasp of these. The hot combination of jockey Kevin Foster and Anthony Babanunis winning this one. Second is Queen Latifah. Looks like reportable offense is a third. Just ahead of back and forth. That is a Native Flyer.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from QuickGallopJaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.